out?
Yes.
I think you look really cute. I like how you've turned leggings into tights. I think it's really creative. Really creative.
Yay.
And we're going to go for a nice walk. There's an animal in the woods. I can hear an animal. Hello? Hello, animal? Are you okay? Animal? Are you okay, little animal? Hello? Oh! I got licked by a tree. Hello? Are you okay? What's your name? Are you an Apotecus? Oh my gosh! Hi!
It's your friend.
Hi,
Joe.
Hi, Joe, the Apotecus. Hello! Hi! Oh, I missed seeing you. So now we are into autumn and it's coming up to winter and the food is changing. So I want to talk about how I stay raw in winter. So this will be my second winter raw now. I did it last year and I'm going to do it again this year. I'm not planning on eating anything cooked. So how do I do it? Oh yes, Holly. So basically, you can still be raw in winter. I'm in the UK, by the way, and yeah, the fruit changes basically. So we've got less watermelons, less of the mangoes aren't coming from India and stuff anymore. Papaya quality is kind of going down as well. But there's loads of other fruit that is coming in season. So you've got persimmons, which make great smoothies and salads, which if you watched my last video about me getting a bezel, have a watch of that. If you've got a sensitive digestive system or anything like that, I would suggest blending them or having them as a sauce, so just blended basically. But you've also got things like cherimoyas coming into season, and if you've not tried a cherimoya, they're amazing. They're so good. Oh, they're one of my favourite fruits ever. They taste kind of like, I've had one before, it tastes kind of like lemon cheesecake. It's amazing. But yeah, so you've got loads of other things, like you've got your cherimoyas coming into season, you've got Pile de Sapo still about. We've been getting some amazing honeydew melons, and they were like 2 for 50p, no, 2 for £1, so they're 50p each, and they were ripe and they were beautiful, and they taste like some kind of sweety, sherbety nom. They're just good. We even managed to get hold of a couple of papayas. They weren't great quality, but they were cheap. They were £2 each, and they were all right actually. They weren't too bad. But yeah, so you get like other fruits coming into season. There was figs for a while. Figs, had loads of figs and things. So just look around the fruit markets, and you'll see there's loads of other stuff that's coming into season for you to have. And I think Pile de Sapos, yeah. We are going on an adventure. Got my bub. Beautiful autumn woods. Oh, I love it. Hi. So yeah, and you've also dates, bananas. They're there all year round. So, and even things like spinach. We're gonna have loads of spinach growing at our allotment, and that's all year round. The spinach you can get organic in your garden. And yeah, so what we basically do is you've got your dates, you've got your bananas, they make a smoothie. So even if you just had those as your staples, which we pretty much do all year round anyway, and we just top it up with the seasonal stuff. So and what you can also do to your smoothies as well, just to make them a little bit extra nutritious, is add things like chia seeds or flax seeds. I always soak them first. Flax seeds are better off ground if you can get those, if you can ground them freshly yourself before you add it to a smoothie. And add those for your omega-3s. You can add in frozen berries. So if you plant fruit trees or fruit bushes and stuff in the summer, like get them growing in the summer, then you can take all those fruit berries and you can freeze them all for the winter. And yeah, I didn't do that, but it's what I want to be doing next year when I've got on top of everything on top of my allotment. So yeah, so what we do is you can buy like some berries and stuff, like the big frozen berries, which are like £2 a tub for like, they're like 400 grams or something, 350 grams. And you can just add those to smoothies, and they just kind of give it a new dynamic, give it a big punch of different nutrients. So yeah, it's definitely doable. Definitely doable, you know. And a lot of people even say about, you know, surviving winter when it's kind of, you're eating all cold food and stuff. But really, you're eating like room temperature food. And after you've been eating this food for a while, you kind of get used to the temperature. You don't really worry about, you don't really need it to be cooked, or it's just a nice temperature, like that's just the temperature you expect food to be. But if you do start getting really cold, I would, because really, just eating food in general is a exothermic reaction inside, so it's generating heat. So even just eating is going to generate heat. What I would suggest to you, if you are starting to get a bit cold and you're used to your hot meals, have like a hot tea or something, like a herbal tea that you've made yourself out of like fresh ginger and fresh lemon and stuff. That's delicious, and it can give you that warmness that you need, without obviously eating like a big cooked meal. And also what some people do is they can kind of heat it in the blender, so the movement of the blender actually warms the food for you, warms your sauce. Don't keep your courgettes in the fridge, keep them out, so that, yes darling? So they're room temperature?
Mum, do you think?
I think I found a unicorn in the woods. Oh my gosh! Wow! It's a unicorn! It's a unicorn! It's a unicorn! Oh my gosh, it's a unicorn! So yeah, we'll just put jumpers on, put the heating on. That's what we're going to be doing anyway, right?
She's like, come on, let's play.
Let's play, let's play. Ah! It's like I'm falling through it. I'm going to have to step over that. Ah! So, yeah, find another way to heat yourself up basically, and eventually you will just kind of get used to it. Keep your food out of the fridge, or put it out of the fridge before you use it, and let the food kind of get to room temperature, so that you're not eating a freezing cold salad, you're eating a warm-ish salad, you know, with the sauce slightly heated. You can even add things like, oh, I love sauces with a tomato-based sauce, right? And then add some cumin and a bit of cinnamon. Oh, it's so autumny and wintry and lovely, and oh, it's delicious. And you can even add a little bit of chilli, and that'll give you some heat, you know, some fresh chilli. And there's lots of different ways you can just make it all lovely. Oh, you can have like cinnamon smoothies and stuff. Oh, just lovely winter warming. Some people don't like spices. I quite like spices. So you just enjoy your meals. A pottercast. Oh, pottercast. A pottercast! Hi, Joe! Hi! Another thing I say is always keep on top of your inner work. I always say about how important inner work is, and it really is. It's like your foundation, it's your mindset, you know. It's all very well working on your diet, but if you haven't got the foundations of your emotional base sorted, you know, you can be self-sabotaging and stuff, and caring about what other people think, because I know there's loads of party seasons coming up now, like there's parties and Halloween and stuff, and the pressure's really on to, you know, like, eat what other people are eating, eat the junk food, indulge, as everyone says. But really, like, if you've been doing the inner work, you don't care what other people are thinking about you. You don't care if they're eating cake, because you've got your own yumminess to eat. You've got something that makes your body feel good at the same time that it makes your taste buds feel good. And also makes your conscience feel good, because you're not eating animals and hurting the environment. So definitely keep on top of that inner work, so that because when you approve of yourself, you don't care about the approval of others. You don't need their approval, because you approve of you. And that's what it's basically all about. It's about learning to love yourself absolutely, completely. That you just don't care what they're doing, and don't care what they think about you. So that's why I think the principles that I've got in my inner work program are so important. I've got this happiness program that I teach for adults and I teach for children, and basically it just teaches you mindfulness, gratitude, grounding, self-acceptance, how open you are to the gifts of life and the gift of giving to others, and how acts of kindness help you and help the world, and just generating that love within you and that kind of stability and that contentment in your own company. And once you've got that, and once you've got those into your daily practices, then you can do literally like whatever you want. If you wanted to be raw in the winter, you just wouldn't care what anyone else was thinking. You wouldn't care if you went to the party and you sat there with half a melon instead of eating the cake. You just wouldn't care. Because they'll be like they'll get used to it. They'll get used to you. Just do what you do, and they can get used to it. Because that's literally what I have done. Oh, it's like a little seesaw, isn't it? Like I've had so many people in my life just give me stick basically when I first went vegan or when I first went raw, and yay, seesaw. Yay! And basically, you just got to be you. Just do it. Just do what you want to do. Eat how you want to eat, and they'll get used to it. And now they're used to it. They just accept it, because it's like they might not agree with it, but they don't give me stick about it anymore, because they know I'm just going to do what I want anyway. So I might as well just shut up. Another one of my tips is to learn about why. Learn about why you want to eat raw. Learn about why you don't want to eat animal products, or you don't want to eat cooked food, or you want to just eat fruit and vegetables. Find out why. And by the way, I've included all of this on a blog post that I wrote the other day. And it's found at www.happyonfruit.co.uk/healthy holidays. And yeah, so basically, if you've learned all the reasons why you want to eat that way, then you're going to have so much more stability under your belt, basically. You're going to have your reasoning. Where is it? Oh, we found something. Oh, another little den. Wow. Yeah, you're going to have all that reasoning underneath. You're going to understand why, and you're going to have that. You're going to have so much more motivation, basically. So don't just think, oh, you know, that person's raw, they look cool, I'm going to be raw too. Like, I invite you to just research it all yourself. Find out why. Ask those people why. Ask those people the health benefits, and find out exactly why you want to eat that way. So I basically see eating raw in winter the same as eating raw in summer, apart from it's just a bit colder and the fruits are slightly different. I'll still eat the same sort of things as I'm eating. I'll still have my big fruit meals. Just might be of different fruits. I'll still have the my smoothies, and I'll still put a load of frozen berries in them and make them ice creamy. And I'll still sit and eat the cold foods in the winter. It's almost like, I think if someone says, how do you eat ice cream in winter? I'm sure people still sit around and have ice cream in the winter. You know, it's the same thing. You're in a warm house. You don't need the food to be warming you. You've got clothes. You can move around, you exercise. It's just the same old thing. So yeah, I'm eating sauces still, with covered like on top of salads, and just as I would in the summer. Maybe slightly more fat in the winter. Like I might have a few avocados, just because, you know, if mangoes aren't around as often. Sometimes you want like a tomato based, and don't really know what to mix with that sometimes, so I might just go for an avocado. But I'm not like having avocado every single day. I'm still just having it moderately. And yeah, I'm basically eating the same and doing the same as I am in the summer. Just not caring what anyone else thinks. Bringing melons to parties, bringing papayas to parties, and out with friends, and just eating bananas on the go, and having the big salad in the evening with a nice fruit dressing sauce. Just having the same old thing that I would be eating in summer. So yeah, absolutely doable to eat fruit, to eat raw in the winter. I have no problems, and I hope you don't either. If you do have any questions, just let me know and I will try and help you, because I know everyone's individual circumstances different, of course. And if you have any questions, just ask me and I will help you troubleshoot them. Okay? And because trust me, there'll always be a way. There'll always be a way that you can do it. If you want it hard enough, you can find a way. So if you want me to help you find a way, just let me know. And I've also just want to let you know as well that I have an offer on at the moment, which is 50% off of my coaching service, which is to help you basically over the winter. So it doesn't even matter if you're raw or not. Basically, it's just to help keep your family and you healthy over these winter months where there is so much societal pressure to eat junk food and to feed your kids junk food. And even if it's just making a simple kind of changes, so even if you're still eating cooked food, I can still help with all of that and just find the most healthiest option available for you and your family, just to keep you guys healthy over the winter, because I really dislike that pressure that everyone's under to eat junk, and I don't think it's fair, and a lot of people do feel quite overwhelmed with it, and I would like to give you that helping hand. And as money as well is really tight over winter as well, so I'm doing 50% off my coaching prices, and this is until up to early January. So ideally for the 12-month period over, you know, you've got Halloween, you've got your New Year's, you've got bonfire nights and all this, and Christmas and this coming up, New Year's. And I want to be able to like just help people kind of not get through this, because I want you to enjoy this. I want you to eat a beautiful food that you love and that your family are happy to eat, but at the same time keep your health, because you shouldn't have to compromise your health to enjoy yourself. So there's always a way to find it really fun and to get the kids eating healthy and to get you all excited about it and just make it really fun. And another idea that I'm saying is just to make it fun. So this is all in the blog post, as I've said. Just make it fun. Have smoothie nights with your kids and get fun drinks glasses and fun straws and make some smoothies together and let them make up recipes and make your own little recipe book together and just have some fun with it. Get excited. Get the kids involved. Let them help look up these different foods. Let them help come do the shopping with you and help get in the kitchen and get their hands dirty. Because the more children are going to help in the kitchen and help in the process, the less weird these ingredients are going to be, the less strange fruits and vegetables are. Like, get them growing it and go foraging. Oh, we went foraging the other day and it was so much fun. And we got loads of these black walnuts and we got some apples and stuff, and went and gave them to my mum. And yeah, just have some fun with it. Like, my daughter can't wait to eat the black walnuts. Like, we've got them drying at the moment so that they can crack open. And she's so excited. It's always like, can we have the walnuts now? Can we have the walnuts now? And it's just like, once you get them involved in the process, it's so much easier. Then you can all kind of eat healthily together. Pardon? You're doing great. Really hurt my ankle in that. Ow. Oh, you found me some unicorn medicine. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you, unicorn. Can I give you a cuddle? Oh, thank you, little unicorn. So, oh, and a way to get kids into it as well is to